Virgo, Virgo. I just woke up. Okay. Virgo, welcome to your reading. It's going to be an overall general energy reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I trust that when this message finds you, Virgo, it finds you at the right time. All of my messages are timeless. Virgo, I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. We do have a channeled message today for you, Virgo, about trauma. Trauma. Everybody experiences trauma or an incident at some point in their life that may be deemed to be a traumatic experience. More often than not, we don't seek out these experiences. They are done to us or they just happen. Because we are conditioned by the world to live in a state of busyness and constantly be consuming stuff, we become distracted from this truth of what our traumas really were for us or what they did to us. So we forget that we need to heal from those said experiences. And leaving the trauma unhealed will manifest itself into characteristics or aspects of our own personalities that hurt ourselves or sometimes even others. Hurt people hurt people. Take a moment of silence to reflect on which parts of you hurt. Virgo, that is not necessarily what your reading is going to be about at all. I just feel as though, I don't know, it's just a message that was channeled. But we do have the Tower right here and the Star in reverse, so, and the Fool in reverse, so maybe, I don't know. I feel as though something you were really betting on or hoping for in your life, something you had high expectations for, it didn't pan out exactly how you wanted it to, you know? I feel, yeah. Yeah, after that we have Six of Wands, the Moon, and Death. So this is somebody that's you have high hopes for something, an endeavor, a person, place, a thing, an expectation really, that kind of comes to some sort of crumbling due to the truth of the matter. The truth of what you had high hopes for maybe wasn't exactly what you wanted it to be. Ten of Cups, yeah. Okay. But we're gonna get you an overall energy and we're gonna get into your reading, Virgo. To all my Virgos out there, welcome. I feel like the phone, when you turn the phone sideways, it does not, the messages don't show up sideways, so I have to like, sideways. Overall energy for my Virgos, Six of Cups, okay. Deep soul connections, nostalgic connections. It just speaks to a time in your life where things felt more simple, you know? Things felt more effortless, or that's what you're desiring. But on the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment in reverse. So in regards to connections, you know, because the cups speak to, you know, relationships, connections, our psychic abilities, the psyche. In terms of that connection, there was a choice that was made that you didn't necessarily want to make, or they didn't necessarily want to make. But it was in regards to, okay, so a big change did actually happen. In regards to this connection, a lot has changed because you have felt as though some things were being kept from you with this King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is not somebody that has any need to hide anything, you know? There's no need to hide anything. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse coming after that, it tells me that there's some aspect of this connection that was not being admitted to, you know, like maybe because it was such a comfortable connection for you, Virgo, or for them, you know, take it as it resonates. Because it was such a comfortable connection, you guys were trying to protect each other's feelings by not really facing the truth of how you felt down the road. Because, you know, when we meet someone, our connections are not the same throughout that whole relationship, you know? At the start, it might be great. And you go through the bumpy ride in the middle, and at the end it might be great. Who knows? Depending on who you are and what the connection is for you. But I think at some point down this road that you're on, and it could be you with an aspect of yourself, Virgo, like at some point down the road, there was things left unsaid, or things that were done that left people feeling as though they cannot share their truth anymore, um, or that they just didn't want to, and that's what leads to this kind of transformation of this Six of Cups energy with the Judgment in reverse. Like there was a decision made that you didn't necessarily want to make because, yeah, with the Six of Wands reverse, you didn't want to make this decision, but you just really felt unseen, and it had to do with just the foundation. Like I was saying, like at the start of a relationship, it's not always, it starts off good because that's why you get in it, you trust that this will be good for me, this will be something I can find stability within. But this change has to do with the foundation. This change has to do with possibly understanding that the foundation wasn't what you thought it was, with the King of Swords reverse and the Seven of Cups reverse. King of Swords reverse is like, oh, I don't know it all, or I thought I knew it all, but I realized I really don't. And then the Seven of Cups is like, I see now though, like what I need to do, where I need to go, how to do it. And then we have death, and that's the change happening. All right, let's get your spread. Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah, you might have to be moving on from this really deep connection, or this, just, it doesn't have to be like soulmate, nothing like that, like, but you're definitely moving in a new direction with this, or from this, with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, because you need more balance. Like the stability of the past with that Four of Wands, it wasn't what you thought it was. Or it didn't end up being that. And look, Five of Pentacles, Virgo, I don't make it up. You're moving on from something. You're leaving somebody somewhere. Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups reverse. Lovers on the bottom. So what do we got on the top? The Magician. Yeah, you're taking... I like that for you, Virgo. And the Devil under the Lovers. Queen of Cups. You're taking your heart back. You're withdrawing your emotions. You're stopping all forward movement with the Chariot reverse from this person, because there was things that should have been said within this connection, Virgo, that just people wanted to, swipe under the rug. And that had you feeling really in your head and really introverted. This is Virgo energy with the Hermit. But it just had you feeling like confused about why this offer of love, why you invested so much of your hope and time and energy into this, if there was never going to be any real progress being made with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. I think you're starting to see the truth of this relationship. In the center of your reading, we have the Seven of Cups reverse. That is like, I'm no longer confused about what the hell is what's going on in my life. So now this thing that you were so invested in, beautifully, actually, really beautifully invested in, at the start. This Lover's on the bottom to clarify, like, this is definitely a love reading. Or just something. It doesn't have to be a person per se, but like, this is, if it's not a person, I'd be surprised, but if it's not a person, it's an aspect of yourself that you were very, very in love with at one point in time. Like, it's something that you relied on to get you through your day. Like, speaking on trauma, like, sometimes we go through traumatic experiences and we create these things in our psyches, in our minds, to like keep us protected from facing the trauma or whatever. So if it's like that, if this is not a love reading, then that's probably what it is. It's like something that you really was helping you a lot, but it was not helping you in the long run with the Devil energy. But I think it's a love reading because we got Lovers, Queen of Cups reverse. But anyway, let's keep going. To start your reading off, we have the Eight of Cups. Virgo, you're ready to move on to something new because you're not getting your needs met anymore. What this connection once was with the Six of Cups, could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you're not, what you were promised, you are not getting. you're not seeing the manifestations of those happening in around you or in your life with this person, place, or thing. Probably a person. We got cup, 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 and the lovers. It's a relationship. But center reading, 7 of Cups, and it's like you have a lot of different possibilities about where to go from here, but you're disappointed, especially with the 8 of Cups. You're so disappointed that you even have to like think of a new reality. Like you're disappointed that you even have to move on. And with the Magician to end your spread, it's like you're going to be okay wherever you go next, because this connection has taught you so much about yourself, really, or about what you are capable of, or what it really taught you about what this wish you have. You're moving on to your wishes, I said. It taught you about what you really desire, what you deserve, and why you feel that way, you know? With the Magician, it tells me like you're very aware of what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. And this connection, for some reason, Virgo, ended up being something that you were not willing to put up with anymore. Oh, is it not very clear? So I'm sorry. It's live too. Lives, it'll sound different on the when it's posted, but with the Lovers and the Devil, this is something that you were gonna hold on to for as long as you could, you know? Thank you. You were gonna hold on to for as long as you could, because this wasn't just some like dating app type of hookup type of love, like, or if you can even call any of that love, but this was something that you were genuinely invested in, and it was invested in you, and it was real. Like this wasn't like they were just lying to you about who they were, da da da. Like they had genuine intention at the start, but I think as time progressed and you go through the roller coaster of love, I think things started to become codependent. You kind of got either too attached to each other's energy, or like or there was an imbalance in the attachment. Like one person was like trying to progress further in the relationship and the other one wasn't ready yet, and so there was this like tug of war, and it ended up having this, oh, also Capricorn energy, Gemini energy, but it ended up having this like feeling to it, that this suffocating feeling, like you were like, this is look, in each of these cards, what do you see? Two people, two people, two people, very close. Like there's this energy of you guys being very, very, like almost too attached, almost attached to the hip. Like, what am I trying? Claustrophobic. That's the word I was looking for. I'm sorry. There's like this claustrophobic feeling to this, right? And that has you or them, one of you, kind of withdrawing at like one of you was not ready to dive that deep, or like with the Devil too, is like habits, addictions. You guys, one of you could have been on this side of it, and the other one could have not been, so could have been trying to help, like help the other person with the habits and addictions, and it just caused this imbalance. But I really just see this as you guys being attached to the hip, almost feeling chained to each other because of possessiveness, because of one party or the other was just very possessive, and that made whoever was not possessive, they kind of started to withdraw their energy and like kind of stop dreaming about this forward movement with this connection. And that's why you're reading, there's an ambulance outside, that's why we have the 8 of Cups to start your reading off, because this person right here with the Queen of Cups reversed, they're like, okay, I can't do this anymore, because this is literally a suffocating feeling. Like I can't keep being the one that is your reason, like, for being alive. I feel like it just got you, Virgo, were made to feel as though, like, because you guys were so close, you were made to feel as though you owed it to this person to always be there for them when they needed it, because you guys were like so heavily invested with each other. And I think that is what, once you started to realize that in this 7 of Cups and like see the truth of what this relationship was for you, Virgo, once you started to realize that, you were like, oh wait, that's not healthy. Like that's not the type of relationship I want to be in. And so you go into your Virgo, you hit the Virgo mode with the Hermit and the 7 of Swords reversed. So this is you like you're just trying to be honest with this connection at this point and like tell them what it is for, or tell them how you feel just for what it is, you know? You don't want there to be any trickery or lies about why you're withdrawing your energy, because you were genuinely invested in this connection, you know? We got the lovers. But you also saw what it was doing to both of you, you know? It was making both of you act out in ways that it's just not you, right? It was making you either too attached or like overly invested, and then it took you away from yourself. So that's why you walk away, Virgo, or you start to withdraw your energy, because you want to go back into self. You want to, you know, be not like selfish, but like you just want to stay connected to yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you're being very honest with this. We got the Seven of Cups reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse. This is like this is as honest as you can get. And then with this Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's like you're like, look, yeah, okay, I do love you, but like I also love me too. So I kind of have to do this for both of us, because I know once I do this, once I take back my energy and like withdraw this offer of love, or just like take some space, really, is what it looks like with this Eight of Cups. But I mean, you could just be going forever, because this connection could have got real nasty with this Devil energy. It just depends on how your situation's, how it resonates for you. But like, you're definitely making it very clear to this person that you're gonna go in a different direction for a little bit, or you're gonna like not put so much of your energy and time into this connection, because it's literally just tearing you. It's like it's it's messing with both of you in a way that is not that healthy. And then with the Ace of Swords, it's like, yes, that's exactly what you needed. But then we have the Star after. So it's like, okay, this is clarity. Ace of Swords is clarity, like about what to do next, right? And it's also knowing what you need to release or cut out in order to proceed in the best route forward. So with this being right here with the Tower and the Magician to end your spread, so this is where you get that clarity. This is when the Ace of Swords is like, okay, I see now. I'm no longer confused about what this connection is, what it was. Yeah, it might have been a karmic soul tie, soul bond, energetic contract, but there's no more lessons to learn in here anymore, because it's just making me into a version of myself, is what Virgo says, that I don't want to be. And that's why you withdraw into that Hermit energy. And with the Magician, it's like, okay, now I have all the, like, now that I have the clarity about what I need to do, I need to kind of make the Tower fall. Now you have that clarity. To end your spread, we have the Magician, and this is you finally putting all this knowledge, these realizations about what this connection is for you, putting it into action, putting them to use, the tools, and doing, you know, cutting out what you need to in order to be alive and feel happy, you know? And with the Star in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, this tells me that you actually wished, you wanted this to work out deeply, Virgo. You wanted this to work, but you knew that the best course of action was really just to stop any more forward movement. Like you had to take your heart out of it. You had to take your heart out of the situation, because it was just not, it was not healthy for you at one point in time, you know? And so moving forward now, we have the Fool reverse, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups reverse. You're excited for the new possibilities, but you're scared to jump into the unknown, a world without this Six of Cups, whatever this is for you, person, place, thing, or aspect of yourself. You're scared to jump into that world, but there's new beautiful connections that are here waiting for you. You're just like, you're hesitant to kind of invest in them, I guess, because you're still processing the releasing of whatever this was for you, you know, this walking away. You're still processing this with the Eight of Cups. The fact that you didn't want to walk away, but you had to, because you knew it was for the, not even just yourself, but like you knew it was what was best for both of you, with the Devil and the Lovers. Man, that's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna clarify. Oh, we got Death on the split. Come on. Super serious. And the Four of Swords, yeah, you're healing from something that is undergoing a major transformation in your life. It could be person, place, thing, but I think it's this. I think it's a relationship that you were just tired of fighting for at the end of the day. Like, this is supposed to be an easy, like, soul connection type of relationship, and maybe that's what it was at one point. But once you have to start, like, every day is a struggle, it's like, no, it's not worth it, right? What we got? All right, we're gonna clarify for you, Virgo. Ten of Swords. You're completing the, yeah. You're coming to the end of something, but you learned a lot from it. So I don't see like really too much. I don't see a lot of bitterness. I just see a lot of disappointment about, you know, what you wanted to happen is not what happened. But you did what you had to do because it was the right thing to do for you, Virgo. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Okay. I heard both of them. Page of Wands, Page of Swords to clarify the Eight of Cups. You felt like this ended prematurely. You felt like this was not this moving on with the Eight of Cups. You felt like this relationship had more left in it, you know? I don't know. I feel like you thought this relationship and the Knight of Wands, yeah, I think you might even have some moments of doubt, like, oh, maybe I moved on too fast, maybe I gave up too quick because it was such a meaningful connection to you, or the other person felt this way, but you did it with good intention, and I think that's what leads to, you know, the release, the like the tower falling and stuff. I think that's what it all happened for a reason. Clarifying the Seven of Cups reverse, which is your clarity, seeing it for what it is. We have the Hermit reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Deep states of reflection leading to, honestly, fighting internally, battling the need and knowing that these deep states of reflection are needed, but not wanting to enter those deep states of reflection because you already know what you're gonna find out. You know, you already know what you're gonna find out when you're reflecting about in regards to this connection, Six of Cups. And you already know it's and what you find out has you moving in a new direction, and you're moving slow because you're not ready to let this go. You know, I see this, like, the energy is progressing, but it's progressing very slowly from this Eight of Cups. Like, okay, I know I'm moving on. So I feel like you're slowly pulling your energy away from this connection, but you're not ready to yet, you know, with the Page and Page of Wands and Page of Swords. You're not ready to yet. You still feel like this connection could grow. You feel like if we try really hard, it'll work. But once you have this clarity with the Seven of Cups, you're literally, you're like, okay, it's not worth the energy required. But you don't want to admit it because you're like, you love this, you know? It's your Six of Cups. I get it. But Virgo, once you enter your own energy with the Hermit reverse, you're like, okay, like, damn. Even though I'm not ready, maybe I like, if I know better, I'm gonna do better. So then you do, with the Magician being in your spread. To clarify the Magician, Hangman reverse, and Judgment. Now you're making, good job, Virgo. Now you're making a call that, like a judgment call. Now you're making a decision that it's not based on your, it's not emotional based, you know. You're being a lot more logical, a lot more practical about why you're making this decision, you know. And I think you're doing that so that you can kind of validate why you're making this choice, you know, because when we're so invested in something emotionally, usually we're going to, you know, use our emotions to defend why we're holding on so tight or why we're letting go so fast. but I see this as you taking your emotions out of it in order to start using all of the truths that you just came to, the realizations that you did about this relationship for you, so that you can start to remove it with that tower. um get some advice from spirit. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm not replying to all the comments and stuff. I'm reading. And my phone is sideways, so I'm like, you know. Advice from spirit for my Virgos. Six of Swords. Move on. Move forward. There is better out there for you. There's healthier out there for you in regards to this connection. There's a better way to, you know, go about caring for yourself. There's a better way to go about caring for another. Whatever this was for you, it just got a little too possessive, you know? It got a little too toxic. Meaning, you know, it'll resonate different for everybody, but that's because boundaries were not established. Like, firm boundaries were not established in this connection with the Six of Swords, Emperor, and Empress reverse, Six of Swords upright. You guys tried, you know, you did your best, divine masculine, divine feminine, but at the end of the day, this was just something that someone or even both of you needed to do more healing before you were ready for this connection. And I think that's where this premature energy comes. Like, you felt it ended too soon. It's not that it ended too soon. I think you guys just had a lot of growing to do before you were ready for this to blossom to its full potential, you know? I think there was just yeah, you guys just had to do some more growing, you know? but your advice from spirit is it's okay to move on. Basically, your advice from spirit is that, like, it's okay, because we don't understand, like, as humans, it's hard to understand where you're at in terms of your growth and your healed trauma. Oh, that's what. Okay, remember our guided message at the beginning. If you're just joining, once I post this, you should rewatch the start of this, because we talked about trauma at the start of this for some reason, and that makes so much sense. Okay, but we don't, as humans, we don't understand where we're at in regards to our healing of traumas, because sometimes we don't even know what traumas we need to heal, you know? We're not really aware of what needs to be healed. So it was you or this person or both of you, probably both of you, because that would be very understandable and natural. But that's why this connection could not be what you wanted it to be or what you both wanted it to be. You just had more healing to do. Like, every day should not feel like a battle, you know? And so I see you putting that battle down, because you know what you deserve, Virgo. So your advice from spirit is put Five of Wands reverses, stop the fight, you know? Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting that intuition, that the deep knowing inside of you. It's like, why is this not fucking working? Like, why every day does it feel the same? Why does it feel like these cycles are on repeat? Why do I have this feeling that I need to move on? Spirit's like, trust yourself, you know? Wow. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this is basically like the Empress reverse, you know? It's recognize your power, recognize who you are, also a card of Virgo, but and don't like be anybody else just because you love this person, just because you want to take care of them too. Like, no, Virgo, right now it's about you, Virgo. It really is about you. And I know that because we got the Hermit in reverse. You just got to take care of yourself, you know? And, like, honestly, releasing them might be in their best interest too. Like, if they're not ready, if they're like not at the same place as you in terms of thinking this relationship or connection maybe needs some space. I'm not gonna say you guys gotta release and break up or whatever, but, like, you need some space at the very least. Because there's like a couple, you guys need to know how to take care of each other better, or be nicer, or, like, because the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands is like, they're just they're doing what they can. They're doing what they know best, you know? They're doing the best that they can, but they just are not they don't have the full extent of knowledge about how to be a master at their craft, you know? And in terms of love, it's like, you know, they're loving you the best they can. You're loving them the best you can, but maybe you just don't understand each other's love languages to the fullest extent that you could, I guess. You know, and to end this advice, we have Death reverse. You have to allow these things to release sometimes, and that's the hardest part, right? Letting go. So Spirit's advice is like, recognize when it's time to let go with the Six of Swords, and then you just gotta fall into it, you know? You gotta fall into it. I'm not done, I guess. We have the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I am live. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, my Virgos. We have the Four of Pentacles reverse. Let go. Let go and move on. That's on the ends of your reading. So I'm gonna cap it off there, Virgo. But as far as the and retake your independence, and don't let them lie to you, and don't lie to yourself about what this is, because you deserve new beautiful beginnings with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You deserve beautiful new beginnings. Don't stay in anything that's going to make you feel Ten of Pentacles reverse. Go towards relationships and connections that are going to make you feel like the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups, because this is out there for you. If this person is not for you, your Two of Cups is out there for you, right? They're going to make you feel like seen, heard, appreciated for who you are and what you are. But, or this is just after you guys take some space, like allow this space to happen so that you guys can get the knowledge and wisdom necessary to like understand each other on a deeper level and understand yourselves on a deeper level, so that you can heal some of that trauma, so that you're not carrying around these like, I'm not going to say devil traits, but like these like being possessive and like being untrusting and stuff like that, you know? Because this connection can come back together if you do what is necessary in order to grow as individuals first. You know, I think you guys just kind of met a little too soon, maybe, or they were just bad for you and you just need a different way of life, you know. But Virgo, this was your reading, and I love you so much. And on the star reverse, don't settle for anything that is not your wish fulfillment, you know. Figure out what your wish fulfillment, figure out what your wish is, what you dream of, what kind of love do you want, Virgo. Figure that out, and then, you know, do what you got to do to make that happen. And if things got to fall in order for that to happen, make things fall, Virgo. Y'all know I love you, my Virgo collective. Take care. You guys are all so beautiful. Thank you. Bye.